Welcome to the Sarah Scoop Show. It's time to get the scoop with Sarah. Welcome back to the Sarah Scoop Show. I'm so excited because we are getting the scoop on Kacey Fifield, who many of you have probably seen on Nickelodeon. Well, she also does a variety of other things. So Kacey, you have quite a few things that you do. You're a singer, songwriter, actress. I'd love to hear how you got started.
Well, I've always loved everything in the entertainment industry. When I was younger, I would put on little one-person shows for my family. I would mostly just improvise as I went and sing, act, dance. I also loved to recreate scenes I saw on some of my favorite TV shows on Disney and Nickelodeon. Yeah, and then I heard an advertisement on the radio one day for an acting company, and I wasn't really sure what it was because they were just like, "Oh, how would you like to see yourself on TV?" So I was like, I want to see myself on TV. I begged my parents to call, and they were like, I'm not sure. It was kind of like they weren't sure if it was legit or anything. But after we heard the advertisement a second time, they finally agreed. They're like, okay, we'll call it. And it turned out being an advertisement for a acting school, and my parents signed me up. I auditioned and got in, and that's basically how it all started. I did about a year of lessons with that acting school. Then I went to a competition in New York called IMTA for modeling and acting. I did the acting part, and it was really fun. I did really well, and that kind of showed us, wow, I might have a future in this field. So we decided to come to LA for 6 months to test it out, and we really like it here, so now we're staying.
And at what age did you move to LA?
When I was 8.
So you knew at a young age that this was your passion and you were just very excited about it.
Definitely.
What was it that drew you to entertainment?
I think I just loved entertaining people, honestly. I also really liked being able to play different characters and do different scenes and just kind of sing and express my emotions and really all of that.
So you've gotten to do some fun roles with the Kids React to the Teens React. What were those kind of like the transition from kids to teen?
Well, I started Kids React when I was 8 or 9, and I was on that for a pretty long time. It was really fun, and once I turned 14, I transitioned to Teens React. The transition really was seamless. Honestly, I didn't really notice a difference except for maybe the content. In Kids React, it was more things that would interest kids, and Teens React is more things that would interest teens. But I honestly am having a great time on Teens React, and I had fun on Kids React. So,
what is it like getting to do those comical kind of skits and performances?
Being on React is really fun because we can just be ourselves and kind of share our opinions on viral videos, trends, foods. The React channel has expanded so much. Originally, it was just reacting to videos, and now there are so many fun things you can do. There's try not to laugh, try not to cry, try not to get scared. There's trying different foods. There's all sorts of different things on the React channels, and honestly, all of it's so fun. And I just love being a part of it because it just lets me express myself.
And so what in the future do you hope to do? Because you've got a lot of things going on. I mean, at such a young age, you've already accomplished so much. It's incredible.
Thank you. Honestly, I'm not sure what the future holds for me. I have so many different interests in different fields. Obviously, singing, acting, and songwriting, I love that so much, but I'm also interested in business and law, and I just need to figure out what I want to do in college. But one thing that I'm certain about is I definitely want to open an animal rescue or animal sanctuary when I'm older because I'm a huge animal rights activist.
That's awesome. I love hearing that.
Yeah.
Where does your love for animals stem from?
Probably just the fact that they really don't have a voice, so people need to step up and protect them. When I was 9, I started volunteering at a dog rescue. That was when we had just adopted our first rescue cat. We went to Petco and we saw some dog adoptions going on, and I was like, oh my god, that's so cute. And I begged my mom for a dog. She's like, we just got a cat. That wouldn't really work out. We were living in an apartment at the time, and we still hadn't fully moved to LA yet. So my mom was like, that definitely won't work. Sorry. But she signed me up to volunteer there. And I loved doing that because I love dogs so much. And I have 4 rescue cats now. And I volunteer at the ASPCA now for their cat adoptions at Petco as well. So I just really love animals of all kinds.
Yeah, and they, like you said, they don't have a voice, but you do have a voice, and it has been heard on many radio stations. What is that like, writing a song, hearing it on the radio?
It's an amazing moment because when writing a song, you really start with nothing, just an idea, like, or a couple of lyrics that it stems from, or just a melody you came up with. So it's really cool to grow the song into this big production with all these different instruments and melodies and harmonies, and then the whole production aspect of it. And then it's incredible to hear the final result, film a music video, and it's just, I'm really proud of all of my songs.
Where do you get the inspiration for your songs?
It honestly depends. For some of my songs, I get inspiration from my life and things that happen to me, but I also get inspiration from things I see around the world, things that I feel need to be talked about.
So you took your passion and you really built a platform out of it, and now you are able to influence so many people. What is it like to have so many people following you?
It's honestly crazy. It doesn't even register to me that there are all these people. It's just incredible because I love interacting with people in comments, and it's just amazing because it's not just a number of people who follow you, it's people who you actually interact with, people who support you and love your work, and it's just amazing to have such a support system, and it kind of really gives a purpose for, oh, I'm writing this song for them to enjoy and listen to, and it really just makes me so happy, and it's really humbling, honestly.
And when you do your, like, the kids reacts and the teen reacts, what has been your favorite thing to get to react to?
Oh, that's really hard. Recently, one of my favorites was definitely trying 90s foods. That was so fun. I love food, so that was great. I also did a challenge recently that was try not to make a sound, and that one was pretty hard, but it was also really fun because of how impractical it was. One of the things, we had to open a jar full of coins without making a sound, but it really didn't work out, but it was really fun.
And how is that whole process? Do you go somewhere and film those videos with the other people doing them as well, or is this something you kind of have an idea and you do it on your own?
Well, FBE has all the ideas. They schedule reactors for different slots. So, for example, they might say, oh, hey, come into the studio at this time. We'll be filming this episode. And you go there. It's really easy going. You just go on camera. They just kind of say, give us your opinions on this. Sometimes they ask a few questions on it, but it's always really fun. And it is at their studio.
So I love that when we watch those, we really are getting your reaction.
Yeah, definitely. And they are really careful about it. Sometimes your parents know beforehand if it's something like, oh, something you might have a food allergy to or something. The parents know beforehand, but they always make sure that the reactors have no idea what they're reacting to. Like, for example, another one of my favorite episodes was when I got to meet Allie Brooke. And it started off with them just showing us some of her music and reacting to her music videos. And I was like, oh, this is great, because beforehand I was a fan of her and I really loved her music, but then she came out from the curtain and we met, and it was really fun. So for things like that, and honestly all of the episodes, they make sure that you don't know beforehand, so you kind of get a really genuine reaction.
What do you think is giving you the success to do the reactions? Because I know that you've got quite a few people watching you that are probably really inspired and want to follow in your footsteps.
Yeah, there are a lot of people that want to be on the React channel, and I think it's great because FBE is always casting. They're always looking for new people, and especially now during the quarantine, they're kind of making it worldwide. They were doing, I don't know all the details, but they're doing something where you can apply from anywhere around the world because they're doing episodes from home, and it's just a really great experience because it involves all sorts of different people. Not everyone on there is an actor, singer, and you just get to meet all these different types of people and have fun.
And so, Kacey, in the future, where do you see yourself? What are your dream roles to do in the future? Do you want to keep singing, acting, everything?
I definitely want to keep doing everything because I'm super passionate about all of that. I'm in school, so I don't have a ton of time, but I definitely want to have an album at some point. Mm-hmm. Also, some of my dream roles in acting are, one of the roles I've always wanted to play is kind of a spy type character, like a lead in an adventure movie, because that would honestly be so fun. And when I was younger, I loved pretending to be a spy, and honestly I still love the thought of being a spy. It's just so fun to have this big adventure, so that's a role that I would definitely love to play.
That's a really cool job too. That would be fun.
Yeah.
So for people that watch you and they kind of are, well, I guess people that have become very loyal to watching your videos, what do you want to say to them?
Honestly, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. As cliche as it may sound, I wouldn't be here without you, and your support truly means the world to me. Whether it be liking my post showing me that you care about my recent video, or commenting, or posting on your story and sharing my work, honestly, all of it really means so much to me, and it makes such a difference in my life and my success, and I just appreciate it so much.
Oh, that's so sweet of you. Kacey, where can people find you so they can follow along and keep up with your journey?
You can find me on Instagram at KACEY_FIFIELD. That's where I have a lot of updates on my music, I post on my story and on my feed as much as possible. I also have updates on the new release of my remix of my original song, Bring Me Down. We're doing a remix of that, and I have a lot of updates on when that will be coming out on my Instagram. My Twitter is the same as my Instagram at KACEY_FIFIELD, so is my Snapchat and TikTok. Also, my Facebook is the letters KC and then Fifield, and my YouTube channel is Kacey Fifield Variety.
Kacey, you have so much going on and you are so talented. I can't wait to keep following along and see what else you have in the works.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for joining me.
Of course.
Thank you for watching The Sarah Scoop Show. Head to sarahscoop.com for more.